Hello, everyone, and welcome to Zelda Speedruns. Tonight we've got Game 3 of the Grand Finals for the Zelda 2 Randomizer Random Tournament 2024 between BKPKT Patrick and Tyvarius. I'm starting with me on comms tonight is Mirai. How are you doing?
Hello, Star. I am doing well. And I'm
Doing
excited.
Yeah, doing well myself. Looking forward to a good race here. This should be interesting. We had a really good match last night, and we'll see how this one goes.
Yeah, their first two seeds have been really good. We've kind of avoided a lot of the vanilla shenanigans that can show up in this particular flag set and kind of keep it much more randomized that we're kind of used to. But game one was a little deceptive and they had to do a little bit of hunting. Game two, a lot easier in the overworld, but GP was a little deceptive and someone went the right way and someone went the wrong way. And well, someone ended up winning that game. And we pushed it to a game three. So good stuff.
Yep. And all right, we should be going here now just shortly. For those who are unfamiliar, random percent means the flags themselves are random. A whole bunch of stuff is 50-50, so we get to find stuff out as we go. We also have a really interesting hash. One of our runners called it Idiot F, which
I'll
it does
accept
kind
that.
of look like it.
All right, we got a few seconds before we're off here. We got a shuffled start, so as always, up to this. Oh, 2 lives.
2 lives, 5 hearts, fire, thunder, 1 gem, any key.
Okay. Yeah. So for anyone who's confused about the format here, we should have talked about this a moment ago. This is game 3 of the potentially first best of 3, with Patrick taking game 1 and Ty taking game 2, forcing a game 3 here. If Ty takes game 3 tonight, they're going to do another best of 3 after, not immediately after this, but they're going to set up another best of 3 later in this week. So.
Well, if this is a 1-gemmer and GP is not totally horrible, we could actually have a potential very fast seed, though I probably just jinxed us, to be honest. Very early Maze Island access on that we saw on Ty's side, and Patrick is in a dried canyon. I think this is the west, but I'm honestly not quite sure. Two palaces right next to each other. We've got Palace 2 here.
Might be what we're beelining for the glove.
Yeah, we've got the Aniki. We have... It's a better than 50% chance of vanilla glove in any given seed.
I will say that attack 1 probably needs to be leveled up here.
Probably.
Yeah, we'll see if we have our 1, 2, and 3 on the west. Ty's probably going to check the palace here in a moment and show us maybe it might be P4.
Yep, Rauru here for Patrick did not read the town sign.
I totally forgot if the spells were in their vanilla locations. I forgot to look at that.
Thunder was vanilla. I didn't quite catch if fire was Mito or Fair or Naburu. P-Bag for Ty here is an interesting find on Maze Island in what is normally the Child's Cave. And our spell ins that looks like vanilla spells.
Yeah, so that probably means spell items are disabled there with the P-Bag in the child spot.
Or it could be shuffled in world items, you don't know. P4 on the maze.
Right, sure. Yeah, we could still have a bit of shuffling.
And also, yeah, Maze Island is Connector Central. You got a bridge, a raft, and a cave. Yeah, here's Saria for Patrick, and he's also cites the last of our western palaces in this part of the map.
I don't know if Patrick saw Maze Island.
Is a P-Bag. For Patrick, it doesn't tell us much of anything, given we did start with 5 hearts, and hearts can be removed.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm in a slightly funny spot here. Kind of this north-south orientation looks a little goofy.
Probably the life spell, and it looks like we're going in for it.
2 lives, does make sense.
And there's a confirmation on no spell items, not needing to get the mirror from the next screen over.
Yep.
Yeah, it's hard to call anything immediately, as Star pointed out, that the flags are random, so not only do the runners need to figure it out, we need to figure it out as well. So we haven't gotten a lot of information just yet. Nothing we can call definitive, other than seeing 1 and 2. Did we see 3 on the west there? Potentially a 3?
I think that was 1 just now for Patrick.
Yeah.
The third palace is right next to P2. Patrick did not check it.
Okay. Or was that the third palace or was that North Palace?
No, that one was the third palace. That was rather pink,
Okay.
and Patrick's too far north for it. That is incorrect, by the way. This is a 1 gemmer.
Yeah,
I forgot to update the command, which is now updated.
We're also seeing a 1,000-point P-bag in the drop pool there, so that's going to be a good source of experience, unfortunately, for the audience members, but fortunately for the runners.
They'll definitely appreciate that, given this is a 1 gemmer. So
Yeah.
they're not going to be getting levels for palaces.
Yeah, I don't think Patrick's had enough kills to cycle through the drop pool just yet to see that.
Yeah.
Pai's been doing a lot of fighting out here in the maze. Did he find the second drop, or did he not yet? I don't think he
I
did.
don't think he have. He found the cave with a child in it, that's normally a child which has a key bag. And I don't know where the other item is. Not there apparently, though he does find a dead end to DM. Nice. Magic container for Patrick, and I think that's vanilla.
Yeah. Well, there's this 1,000-point P-bag as well.
Yep.
Ty did a check on fire to see if it was reflect. It doesn't look like it's anything. It doesn't look like it's combined with anything, so it looks like it's just straight fire today.
Yep. And, nope, okay, that was still the child cave. So I don't know where the other item is in Maze Island.
This feels kind of bad. This maze is not really amazingly laid out here.
No, it really isn't.
And just
It's
one...
probably down this path ties in, which kind of sucks to get to, and it's a dead end otherwise.
Yeah, you're kind of hoping, like, I don't know. You know, it is quite... I think it's more of a gamble to go to the maze in these flags, because if things are just vanilla, there could very easily just be a whole lot of nothing in here for you. I mean, a magic container would be nice, but you can get a magic container in 3 other spots as well.
Yep.
Then again, I mean, if you do want the magic container, it might just be close to start, but it doesn't look like the magic container drop is close to start as it is.
Yep. And Patrick has decided it's time for P2, which I think makes sense. 233 is doable for him, and, well, you kind of want to look for a glove. It's a better than 50% chance of being there. Here's our item for Ty, which is a vanilla magic jar.
Yeah, so 2 vanilla magic containers, a missing heart on the grass tile, and a missing child, which now we have a kind of an idea that's probably going to be vanilla items. What is this? It's just a pea bag. That is another heart that would have been on the desert tile. So,
also, that river double location's hilarious.
it is. That's a really great location. Usually there's like a much longer path, but this little stubby path that he's blocking there.
Yeah, and okay, that's P3 there, south of P2. That's what I thought on the west.
Okay.
Or what is probably P3, that is.
Yeah, so Patrick came in here 233. Ty's coming in 244.
Yeah, Ty's had gotten a bit more in the way of 1,000-point P-Bags. P2 notably more orange on Ty's screen. We noticed this in previous games that Ty's colors are a fair bit brighter than Patrick's. And okay, here's Helmet Head. That was fast.
Yeah, it's going to push him beyond the 570. I don't know what the level with the experience is after that, but he'll have to make that decision. Oh, they make that decision on where he puts this experience, whether he wants to try to do a double level or maybe even a triple level. I don't know. We don't know what bosses are dropping yet. They could be dropping 1,000-point P-Bags like last night's seed.
Yeah, I'm also, as a note, I'm pretty sure palaces continue after the boss, because I think it was a dead end right of start, and we've seen next to nothing on the left side either.
Yeah.
There has to be more rooms than this in P2s.
Ty getting a little beat up in that room there. A lot of stuff in there, a lot of slowdown.
Mm-hmm.
Have...
Just a jar drop from the boss is not the greatest.
Yeah, do we have a castable thunder?
I haven't seen that. 66, so yes.
I was just thinking if Ty could blow this room up or not, but he makes it through. It's just a little rough because of the 2 lives, right? So he's going into a helmet head fight injured, with just 1 life in reserve.
Yeah.
And then he's going to continue on after this with just 1 life. I guess Patrick also died on helmet head, I think. Yeah,
Yeah, he
something.
did. He came into helmet head with no health and died. Yeah, it looks like fire just isn't linked to anything by this.
Oh, Patrick, nah, you can't. He was going for the beam hit, but he hit the Moa instead and slowed himself down.
Let's get life 4. Just gonna go back and place the gem, it seems.
Oh, didn't even realize that he jumped it.
Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense.
This is going to be, I think, attack 3 for Patrick.
All right, well, 3, 4, 4, not necessarily the final levels. He hasn't seen the East just yet. Ty has. Then again, there's a particular bug in the randomizer where a cave off of Maze Island to the east is technically speaking not in logic. So there will be another way to the east here. If
Probably the raft by the looks of things.
Yeah, if Patrick doesn't check the maze. Well, I guess I'm sorry. The raft tile is on the maze, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's also Dry Canyon West, so Patrick, if he checks the caves, will eventually find the cave to the east. It's not far from start. Somewhere on the left side of the map, because we've got a north-south Dry Canyon, and we start at the southern end of it. 1-over is a really nice get for both runners here.
1-ups in the small enemy draw pool there. Ty seeing the item room before Patrick. He must be a room. He's a room ahead of him because they're in the same room.
He is, yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
And it is a flute! That is Shuffled Palace items. Not mixed with Overworld by the looks of it, but that is Shuffled Palace items.
Yeah, looking like vanilla Overworld and Shuffled Palace for sure. So, where are we going? Where are we going, gentlemen?
Well, Patrick's out of here, and he's heading straight to P1, which makes sense. And not P1, P3, I guess, which also works. P1's north of here somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, it makes sense
right
to
next
just
to Saria.
pick a palace and start and get going, basically. P1 is a little shorter, but but either play works, really, I think.
Item room is right here in the first elevator for Patrick.
That's really nice. You can just get this item and get out of here, whatever it is. And that's a raft, so speaking of that earlier.
Funny, that's
Not
vanilla.
the thing he wants, but you might as well get it. And I think the cave to the east is right here. Patrick is heading over to it.
Is it to the east or it's to Maze Island first, though, right?
No, I think there's a cave direct to the east.
Oh, okay.
And no, he's going right. He's going north to go to P1, which is up here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. I'm surprised Ty is still in P2. I guess he might not have placed a gem yet. I think might be why he's going back in.
Yeah, that was some extra grinding there.
Patrick, on the other hand, is just going to go clear palaces for the items, looking for that glove, and is going to not worry about continuing after the item, which I think makes a lot of sense for him. Clear that palace, and if it's not there, you're going to go to a different palace anyway. So don't bother sticking around too long for level grinds.
Yeah. So, this would be interesting now that we know that items are potentially behind bosses. We might need, okay, it's not that interesting, I guess, because Reflect is going to actually be for free in Debrunia. And I guess even if it weren't, we would know where the child is anyway, so yeah. Sorry, I was getting my own hopes up, but then immediately just killed them.
Yep. Nice 1,000-point feedback from Patrick is going to get him to attack 4. And Ty is now going to probably head over to the P1, it looks like.
He might, yeah, I think he's going to visit some towns first here.
Oh yeah, because he hasn't explored the west fully yet. He went to Maze Island where Patrick stuck to the west.
Yeah, something else we didn't call out there. The NPCs do not have helpful hints today.
Yep.
I didn't even notice it until I just saw it on Ty's side there, so I'm a little late to the party myself.
I didn't notice either, to be fair, so... This Guma kinda sucks. Patrick does get it down.
I have it on good authority that the candle's going to be in this one here. I think we should be heading potentially to another palace. But then
That's
again,
a 1 in 4.
yeah. Nice beanstalk kill there for Ty.
And it is a candle. Wasn't too bad a dig, at least. The P1's was just kind of pretty small, so.
Ty might go into this P1 here and skip that 3. I mean,
I can't imagine you would.
yeah, I mean, skip the 3 for now. I mean, he can't fully skip the 3 because it looks like we're gonna need that raft. Or no, yeah, logically, but I mean, there was that. We have the flute now, so that river devil on that little stubby walkway, we can get him out of the way too.
And he wasn't required to begin with because that stuffy walkway went nowhere.
Oh, did it go? I didn't even notice it went nowhere. I just saw it was on a tiny little spot.
It's hilarious. It was a tiny stubby walkway that led that he absolutely did not need to take anywhere remotely interesting.
He's just there to scare people coming in from the cave to the east there.
Pretty much, and that's it.
Okay, Patrick gonna check Mito here to see if this is up stab instead of down stab. They did start with down stab, so can we get taught anything up? Yes, we will. Well, after last night's race, I think Patrick. Well, I didn't fully watch last night's race. I'll admit I haven't watched it yet. It's on the playlist, but I don't know if Patrick went into that GP without upstab or not.
Yeah. Patrick did not see the cave to the east. Chat can't see it, but we can see his speech to text. He says it's Fire Life, and he also has the town to the east.
Oh, it is Fire Life. Okay.
Yeah, there is a cave to the east near start, I believe, on the last note Patrick missed. It's north facing, I want to say. I might be wrong. Yeah, Patrick realizing, wait, I should have maybe checked for a raft on the northern coast of the west. We know, thankfully, it's not there. It's over here.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he also has to go basically across the entirety of Maze Island to get there. This layout really kind of sucks.
Boots would have been very helpful, that river being right in the middle like that, but nope. Gotta walk the long way here.
Yeah. Good thing is, if Patrick can swing it, he can just go east, go to Maze Island, check P4 and get the items on the way, and go east and just never come back to the last time.
Yeah. We'll
Assuming
see.
he doesn't game over, though, which is going to be a concern given things.
Yeah, whenever Ty... Well, okay, he's going to go in the Magic Container Cave, but... Alright, I guess we'll see where the raft goes.
Yeah.
Well...
I'm pretty sure it has to go to the east. Oh no, it goes to DM.
Wow.
We've got a cave to the west. We've got a cave to DM. We've got a raft to DM. We've got a bridge from the west to the maze. So that cave is our only way to the east, I think.
Wow. So perhaps this is a seed for Elendar to look at. He was no, that's the dead end to DM.
The raft is also DM.
But so the cave to the east is off of the west, right?
Yes.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, so everything's fine.
Is it? Okay. Because, yeah, this is the raft, which takes us to DM. Kind of an awkward little corner, and that's really kind of stupid.
Right, so Patrick hasn't seen the cave to the
No, it's
east
just
yet.
on the west. He's looking... He thinks it's in DM, which this DM looks ugly. I think it's looking like a north-south caldera is my thought on this biome, and that's not a fun.
It also looks like it's boots blocked. Like he can't go anywhere else. He would need the boots to hit the water and wrap around to the cave that takes him north.
Yeah. Which if it is, Patrick says there's no obvious cave, so he's gonna go.
He's gonna go dig the boots out of 4.
Go dig either what might be boots. It could be a glove.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Remember, we did get a flute in P2.
And it might be Karok blocked anyway, so he might be digging around in here for nothing.
Yeah. he's gonna come. Yeah, he's looking in here for a glove or flute or boots, basically right now. But he knows he might need to go back to the west for a cave on Patrick's side, according to his speech attacks, which we know is the correct option.
Yeah, so I would say Ty probably has a bit of a advantage right now. He just needs to hit a P3, get that raft, and then go east and forget about wherever the raft lands him. He might want to go back, but he knows it's quite a walk to get to that raft tile. He knows the east is freely accessible in the west, so I think he would just hit the east. Oh.
Yeah. And it's Karok. Boots should not be in Hammer Cave. It does not let go of rolled items or mixed with palace items. Also, overworld items appear to be vanilla, though it's not a 100% guarantee.
Yeah, actually in their first game, there was a heart in Heart Container Cave, a magic container in Magic Container Cave, and then from there, it was no longer vanilla. And so it really threw you off right in the beginning that you thought it was vanilla, and then you went to the next cave and it wasn't. And you're like, oh, okay.
Yep. We did mention this earlier, but this is definitely community rooms on, because Patrick is in one of them.
Yeah.
This is the community, not a dead-end variant of this room. And Ty's in P3 and is going to be at P3 in about a minute.
Yeah, there's no reason not to check all the way down to the bottom of the elevator, which is where the item room is, and he knows what it looks like.
Yep.
Yeah, so with Patrick not having the information about cave, here's a glove block for him in 4 here, but without having the information of the cave on the west, digging into P4 might just buy Ty a chunk of time here.
Yeah, well, 4 is not our answer because, yeah, Patrick is glove or Karok blocked out of here, so we're
All right, so if Ty, if Patrick finds this cave here, which I believe is right here.
I think it's this one, yes. He probably thought it was a past him earlier, but it is right here. Yep, and yeah, that's a river devil going literally nowhere. Well, actually, that might be useful, actually, on second thought. I thought there was... Although that might be a pasture cave heading south, but, well... Valley of Death entrance right next to the cave connector, which is nice. Very high chance it's GP in there.
Yeah, and there,
and
yeah.
Also, what is this map?
Looks like a messy mountainous.
I'm trying to, thinking messy mountainous here. It's not quite vanilla-like, and it's not quite a volcano. It's just messy.
So did Ty get that? Yeah, he's got the raft out of 3. Okay.
Yeah. I'm not even sure. I think we're in the northwest corner-ish here.
Kind of looking like it.
River Devil blocking us from going south on that direction. We've got P6. Might as well go straight in.
Oh, Ty is gonna take the raft, or he's gonna gamble on 4.
He's gambling on 4, which we know is gonna get him Karok/glove blocked out of here. It's not a super long dig, it just feels bad to hike all the way back through Maze Island again.
Yeah, right now everything's kind of pointing to just play this one straight and go find, just go find 5 and 6 on the east.
Or it could be go to Rooney and get Reflect and go 4 because the item's after Karok.
There you go. Yeah, I mean that could be a thing as well. Patrick is jumping in the palaces first, so if Ty gets the information here, he might make that play on the east and just commit to 4. That's a big commitment, though. I don't know.
It is.
I mean, we're in a grand finals, game 3. Ty is facing elimination here, committing to 4 and having it be correct. Oh no, we can go further north in this. I saw the cave up there.
Yeah, Patrick just
I honestly don't remember. He might have read that room as a glove block. I don't recall what he did in that room. I thought he went left at start after seeing Karok, and I thought he thought this might have been a glove block.
I'm not sure.
Oh no,
Patrick
no.
Scott yeah, this is he. Just remember distinctly commenting that this is community room. Patrick is going somewhere here in P6.
Going somewhere.
He's got a lot of options. We've seen multiple elevator junctions, no loop so far, not really dead ends. It's just there's a lot of ways to go, and on only 2 lives. Yeah, that.
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed that the 1,000-point P-bags are in the drop below. 500s I would have been just fine with, but I really wanted a low resource 2-life dig into GP. I know the runners are going to hear this as they watch it back, and they're going to be like, Mirai, I hate you. But you know what? This is the grand finals, folks. Okay, wait. So Patrick saw this glove block, and he left. But did Patrick go all the way down and left at the start? I don't know.
I don't remember either, to be entirely honest. I know we saw that glove block tied just up 8
Yeah.
out of, and we saw the Karok. I don't 100% remember that. Yeah, that last one. I think Patrick. Yeah, that's a loop. Okay.
It's possible that Patrick went this way in 4, and he did it earlier than Ty's doing it now. But oh, yep, okay, yep,
yeah,
dead end here.
Yeah, he did. Yep.
Okay, so that's accurate. Glove block, Karok block in 4.
Yep. Yeah, because this is not the item room variant. There's a community room, item room that looks very similar, but that is not it.
Item room in 6.
Speaking of item rooms, though, yeah.
Yeah, Ty needs this to not be the glove.
And it's a vanilla cross. Oh my goodness, game.
So what is that? 50-50, 5 or 4?
Yep.
I would be okay with a hammer blocked 5. Let's hope that it's under the 4 tile. The chances of that are extremely low, but you know what? Grand Finals game free. Let's gamble.
Yeah, Ty is gonna update back to the west and head to the east. We've got water tile here we can't check for Patrick, and Ultra Studio we don't need. Down here in the southeast. And I've got a new Casino tile.
Yeah, let that be P5.
It could be.
All right, so Ty's gonna go east. We'll see what he does here. Probably gonna do the same thing. Oh, is he gonna go south? Go south.
We've got 2 towns right next to each other here on the southern side of the map for Patrick. We'll see if, how useful they are.
Yeah, if either one of them is New Kasuto, then we have the potential. No.
Well, Nibiru ain't it. And there's a last palace.
Yeah, there's the palace. Oh, Patrick not gonna go get Reflect. He's gonna try 5 first. Well, I mean, I guess that makes sense. I mean, if it's not 5, then leave and go get Reflect.
Yeah, they're right next to each other. It really doesn't matter.
All right, Ty looking in that northwest corner again. He's kind of just following in the footsteps of Patrick. And if he's going to take over here, if GP isn't going to do its thing and equalize the race, then Patrick this may just be the way that this finishes here. But, I mean, there's still plenty of race left. I just, it seems pretty linear. Oh, we have Ty going into Death Valley.
He's just gambling that the GP is not glove blocked, which is a very large gamble.
I guess that is true. That is a gamble you could make. This could be
This could be the deciding factor here, because Ty knows it's most likely GP here. We know it's definitely GP here. And he does not want to go dig 4, 5, or 5 and 6 for looking for that glove.
This is pretty rough, though. 2 lives. He only has 1 cast. Oh, there's a life in the floor. Perfect. He's only got 1 cast of Fairy, I think. He might have 2. I think it's 38 to cast at Magic 5. Regardless.
What's the shortest amount of rooms possible for Dark Link? In theory, like 2?
Yeah, it could be 2.
It's just very rare. Alright, GP for Ty, 28-22. That is extremely pink. Good grief.
See, this is not a glove block. I mean, not a glove block immediately. I still don't like the play, though. I don't know.
Yeah, me neither, although it's not hard to get out of here and then come back, but yeah.
No glove block yet. Elevator up over here. Of course, for Dark Link to exist this close to the start, we need to have a junction.
We do, because the rest of the palace has to be somewhere.
Okay, there's going to be one enemy over here. Yep.
Just a bubble.
An elevator up again, still no glove blocks.
Nope, just the Kingbot there. And P5 is being P5 for Patrick. I've had no clue where he's been and where he's going, but he's looking still for this item.
We continue on. Oh, speaking of glove blocks, Patrick's got a ferry over this bad block room.
Yeah, the block RNG did not like him. And yes, we're still going, Islamu. Ty decided to gamble into GP without a glove. Patrick is in P5 looking for a glove, or looking for a glove, and if it's not here, hi Heber for Ty.
He can do it. I will say that Patrick just saw a glove block as well, so it's possible that the glove is not here. What would we have? Boots or glove? That's all we've got left.
Boots or glove are the only two items we have left, and if it's not, and if this is boots, then glove must be in. Then glove has to be on Karok in P4.
Yeah.
Because we know P4's item is either glove or Karok blocked, because we got glove or Karok blocked out of there. Yep. P5 is on average one of the longest palaces, and this definitely feels long. I think Patrick's probably looped at least once, but I've also lost all sense of direction by now in here.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I've not been paying super close attention to Patrick's routing in 5. It can be a little difficult watching two runners like this. When Ty walked into GP, it was all eyes on Ty for the most part, because we wanted to see if there was going to be a glove block, and there hasn't been just yet.
No.
All right, Ty. It looks like Ty's going to be have a 3-shot. He's got it though. It doesn't even matter. 3-shot, 2-shot, 1-shot. He's done.
Patrick thinking about it and does decide to get life 6 on his side, having gotten another 1,000-point key back. And Ty finds a waffle room. There's our glove for Patrick.
Oh my God! Right at the same time, we see the glove block in GP and the glove pickup on Patrick's side.
What timing? Hey, Vic's tried a rating with a party of 4. Welcome in! We just got a glove for Patrick, and he is in go mode now. This was a moderately speedy one-jumper. Patrick just had to clear 5 out of 6. Had to just clear all 6 palaces looking for his glove, basically.
Yeah,
found 4 vanilla items in the process.
Yeah, Ty is actually south of where P6 is, so if he just keeps going south and then west, he's going to see P5 before 6, and if he digs it, he'll see the glove.
Yeah, it's P5 is down in the south middle bit of the map. P6 in the northeast corner.
But without a doubt, Ty's timer is, his clock is ticking here, as Patrick has everything he needs to beat this game right now.
Yep.
But 2 lives could prove difficult. The first 7, 8, 9 rooms, whatever those were that Ty saw up to Thunderbird, didn't seem too difficult. I don't think Patrick's going to have too much of a tough time in those. So no idea what lies beyond Thunderbird, beyond that glove block. We did see a bird in there, so hopefully we'll see some other tougher enemy sets. But even then, Patrick's going to have a bit of a exploration and knowledge advantage beyond Thunderbird ahead of Ty. But Ty's going into 5, and maybe he can find the glove faster because it was a pass-through room. It might be accessible from both sides.
Yeah, we know. I believe Patrick did get looped at least once, and there was a bunch of different elevator junctions happening, but no serious idea as to where that glove was.
Yeah, and I don't think I'm not sure if he saw Guma's room, but I don't think he did see Guma's room. So hopefully if Ty sees Guma, he doesn't do it.
Yeah, chat says there were no splits before T-Bird. Okay, I wasn't actually sure.
Yeah, straight linear.
So yeah, that was a forced glove block, because T-Bird and then had an immediate waffle room as Ty runs into a glove block to his side. I don't remember if we saw that from Patrick, but anyway.
I think, yeah, Ty has an extra magic container. I don't know if that's going to come into play here. Magic 5, Thunder's going to be 66, and I don't know how much Shield was, but might still be castable Shield and Shield and Thunder here.
Yeah, well, we'll find out. As Patrick is going to try for the red jar if he can survive the, or just take a death. I guess.
He's going to take a dip. There's no jar in that room,
right,
unfortunately. Having a fairy block without a jar there is a little questionable, but well, what Ty needs is for maybe 2 game overs on Thunderbird here, which is possible because you're not going to get to Thunderbird with enough to cast it in your first life, and then it's possible that Patrick takes a little bit of damage here at life 7 shielded. I think Ty was taking almost 2 bars of damage. So life 6 shielded, there is about the same amount. So no, it looks like life 6 and life 7 shielded are going to be exactly the same.
Yep, it did look like Patrick was able to cast Thunder and Shield on the same life, but it took out his entire magic bar. Let's say 66 Thunder, and then Shield must be like 14 or 13 because
yeah,
that's all 80 points of his magic gun, and
oh man.
Okay, does take T-Bird down, but that is not a lot of health.
So did Ty got the glove? He got the glove that fast out of 5. He's coming into GP right now.
Okay, 13 shield. So yeah, Patrick had just 1 point extra on that. He did get a jar off of T-Bird, so was able to refill his life.
So this is honestly going to be a little equalized here because Ty doesn't need to kill Thunderbird again, and Patrick is probably, I mean, I say probably, we could have Darklink very close by here. We have no idea. But if Patrick takes the game over on his final life here, then he'll be set back, and then Ty will technically be in the lead, and Patrick will have a few rooms of extra advantage. Oh man, he's taking a ton of damage here. There it is.
Yeah, because Patrick just got lagged too hard in that room with the Chicken Knights and was taking too much damage and decided to just FA there.
Oh, Ty could have, well, okay, I probably wouldn't have picked up the 1-up either. He's not going to get a refill. Well, I think it still would have been worth it. He still could have walked in here. But then again, I guess there are 1-ups in the drop pool. So Ty just saw his. It's going to have to cycle around again before he sees his. Again, Patrick might be coming up on his soon, or there's a bag. I don't know what the order is in the drop pool myself.
No idea.
All right, well, Ty is in just a few rooms behind Patrick here. About 2 rooms behind.
Takes an unfortunate amount of damage in his first room, though. The Kingbot in the head's doing him in a bit.
Speaking of Kingbot in the head, really bad placement for Kingbots in some of these rooms.
Yeah.
I mean, that's for anyone who's not familiar. That's not static placement. They're just kind of randomized in certain. There's static areas. There's only so many areas that can be randomized into, but a few of those areas that they can be found in are not amazing to find them.
No.
Oh,
nice save for Patrick.
Okay, this is going to be a resource management fight potentially here, and that's a good chunk of magic that... Oh, now Patrick's out of magic entirely going into the next room. After Thunderbird, that's that waffle room, he's going to have to fight through it or take a death and be down a life again so that he can get a cast of jump, whereas if Ty does not have any shenanigans happen to him, he's going to be ahead in terms of resources.
Although Ty's now very low on his life level.
Yeah, that. See, he doesn't know Fire Life. If he knew Fire Life, apparently Fire Life heals for a lot, and so he'd be replenished.
Yeah.
I guess when he cast it, he was just looking for Reflect. Oh. Yeah, just pull him into the lava.
Yeah, just do that. Yeah, this is just a really, really laggy waffle room because of the chickens here.
Yeah, I think Patrick's got it now. Yeah, there you go.
Much better placement of things here this time, yeah. Oh, and a spicy chicken at the end just to add to the lag. Goodness.
Oh, multi-level elevator here. Oh, he's not going to check the top before getting the jar.
I guess he was that low in health. He was a little worried on it. Alright, he's gonna go back down and check the right before committing to that up.
We got options, and Ty's about to be in the same room here with him. Ty's going to look up as well. Oh, no.
Oh, and that's a death for Ty. Patrick decided to take the middle right on this elevator. Will Ty take it, or is he going to take the up?
We might see Gamble left.
For Patrick. And some more options.
Oh, he's going up. He's going up. Okay, so Patrick's got a few junctions here, and Ty's going up to the top.
That's a dead end for Patrick.
Potential fairy block here for Ty. It's the fake out room, though. With a terrible enemy in it. Oh, God.
Yeah. Patrick's got some options on his side. Nice timing on that King Bot. Waffle room for Patrick.
There's going to be a jar here for him. It's going to be his only attempt. He does get it.
Neat.
Oh, wait. Is it fire life or is it just life?
It might just be life, yeah.
Yeah, he's just casting life.
Okay, so Chet might have been wrong about that earlier.
Okay, we got it.
And there we go. That's
wow.
Patrick.
I was going to say we got an elevator room for Ty here, but nope, not going to be to Darklink. And that is going to be PKT Patrick taking the crown, the belt, the certificate, whatever unless he takes a death there. I mean, maybe I shouldn't call it. Okay, now we can officially call that. Sorry, I was kind of jumping the gun there.
Yeah, and GG's to Patrick. Ty having just game over, just like, yep, I'm done.
Yeah, and that is going to be the grand final finish here for the Random Tournament for Z2R in 2024.
Yep. And this is Patrick's. This is actually Patrick's third tournament win in a sense.
We do not need
Max
to.
Random Tournament of 2022 and the Deburr Invitational of 2021.
We do not need to bloat his ego anymore. He already prints out his own trophies.
That said, we are now joined by both runners. GG's, guys.
Oh, gee.
Yeah, good game, Ty. Thanks.
Very spicy, very spicy. Everyone did like the same stuff, kind of. Ty, you spent a little bit of extra time on Maze Island early on, but you missed P6, and Patrick dug P6 for the cross. You went through the swamp pathway there as you came in from the west of the east via that cave. You took the swamp path the second time, and 6 was north. Where you saw the water tile, 6 was north of there, and you went south and west, saw P5, and found that glove so much faster than Patrick did. And you honestly, I don't think either one of us looked at the times that y'all walked into GP for the correct time. But yeah, you were in Ty the second time, just right behind Patrick there as Patrick was on his first dig through. Patrick had just killed Thunderbird, saw the next waffle room, took too much damage in there, said, forget it, I'm going to up an A. He started over. He was a room and a half, 2 rooms ahead of you when you walked in the second time. Patrick, what you don't know is that Ty, I guess that was a gamble that GP wouldn't have been glove blocked, or maybe you were hoping that it was something that wasn't GP. But Ty made it all the way to Thunderbird, killed Thunderbird, and then saw the glove block immediately after, got out of there, and then found 5 shortly after. So that's how you two connected back in the GP there. So close by each other. You were in that offset 4-way elevator at pretty much the same time. When that occurred there, and Ty, you went up and right, and Patrick took the middle right, and the middle right eventually led to Darklink. Whereas, yeah, wild.
Wow.
Hey, I'm glad it was a show.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, this has been a good series, it sounds like. I mean, the first two races are great, and it sounds like this one will be a good one to watch too. So, good
Oh
game
yeah,
again.
this is interesting. It's always interesting when you get something like a one gemmer, very open-ended west. You did miss the cave to the east early, Patrick, but you did go back there fairly quickly because DM just was not something you felt like digging, understandably. Um, and then the east layout wasn't the worst thing ever. P3 having a completely free raft was nice, so you could get out of there quick.
Yeah,
Some of the items were a little harder to find.
the missing of the cave from west to east. We were afraid you were going to dig into Death Mountain, and that was going to cost you time because Ty. By the time everyone was looking in palaces, Patrick had done two first. Or no, no, Ty actually you found the item in two first by a room, showed us it was the flute, and then you had to do all of the chores on the west that Patrick had already done. So Patrick went from two to three. Raft or item room right on the first elevator was the raft. Then he went to one. Of course, it's the candle, and then he went to take the raft to DM. Didn't do anything in DM. Came back, did four. Found it to be Karak / glove blocked, and then went east from there. And we were hoping you weren't going to gamble on four because you could have made up some time at that point. But you did exactly the same thing. You took the raft, checked to see where it went, then came back for four, saw the same stuff that Patrick had already seen, and he was digging around six at that point in time. So
Yeah.
he was giving you back some time, unbeknownst to him, finding the cross in six. But man, yeah, great race. Very close there. Could have been anything there in that GP post Thunderbird.
Excellent. No, I gotta tip the cap to Patrick there. Just heck of a run, and I'm glad I could at least push one of the series to game 3. So
Yeah, this was our sixth race against each other this turn.
Yeah, raced each other quite a bit. At least you did take one win off him, Ty. Patrick, that was the only race Patrick lost this entire time.
Yeah.
You got a really good run, Patrick.
Yeah, thanks. There's a lot of luck involved, but I felt good about this flag set. So I'm really pleased with what I was able to do.
Yeah, but with that said, I mean, it was a pretty quick race here. Everyone kind of knows what each other did because there was a bit of linearity to it with that open. I mean, it was an open Dry Canyon West, but of course, once you realize it's vanilla, we're not looking in P-bag caves. We're not looking in Medicine Cave. Ty had shown us a P-bag in the child spot early on in the maze, so we figured that spell items were off. Then Patrick just bypassed the mirror and sorry, and of course that solidified that guess there that they were off. And so you're not looking for a bunch of stuff. You're looking at Magic Container Cave, pretty much in any other Magic Container spots that you may want moving forward. But yeah, everyone kind of knew where everything was in the overworld. It was just which palace is the glove in today. And yeah, it was pretty linear on the choices from there, other than the 5-6 swap on Ty's side going straight to 5. And again, finding that glove extremely fast because Patrick, you were in there for a hot minute. But yeah, Ty, I didn't even see him pick up the glove. All of a sudden, he's going into Death Valley. I'm like, oh, he's got the glove. There it is. We're going to have this very, very close race here in GP. So again,
Yep.
I'm excited. Star's excited. Audience is excited. GG's to both of you. Phenomenal series here. All three of these races, like you said, were great.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, thanks for commentating, tracking, getting these restreamed is always a nice treat. So thank you, and good game again, Ty. That was a fun series. I'm looking forward to our next one.
our next game of 3, right? No, always a pleasure, Patrick. Thanks so much.
Yeah, GG's, guys. That was a good one. So I guess, Patrick, you get to keep your own trophy.
Save on shipping
Don't need
costs.
to mail it. And then that adds to your trophy set. You're up to 3, I think.
Yeah, got the Max Rando from a couple years ago and NIT from 2021. So
Yeah.
Not quite as nice as Chroma's collection, but I'm happy I don't have to ship this one away.
But do you guys have any plans for like the next few months? I guess since we've got some downtime until standard this fall, we will have upstarts, but you guys are both distinctly not qualified for it.
Wait, what?
Yeah, nothing for me. I'm gonna just be working, doing dog stuff, and just regular life stuff. So nothing special here.
Yeah, how
Yeah,
about you, Di?
I'd say for me, honestly, I'm probably gonna do some Zelda 3 stuff, some Donkey Kong 64 stuff. I'll probably try and race Mirai here and there, and go from there.
We're gonna be in standard season soon, so it's gonna be standard practice. I was already practicing some standard seas myself, at least in all 6 gems. Terrible.
Bring it on.
All right. Well, yeah, that's it for me. Again, GG's to both of you. Great end of the series. I'm repeating myself, so I'm done talking now.
Yeah, GG's. So that's going to be it here for us today and for this tournament. Big shout outs to our 2 finalists here, Patrick and Tyvarius. GG's again to Patrick for taking the championship here, and to Ty for getting all the way to the finals. This was quite a great tournament to watch. We will be back next year with you. I'm not sure if it'll be Randomizer or Max Rando. That'll be a conversation to be had on the admin side of things at some point. We'll have some variety of something back for next spring, of course, and then we'll have a standard tournament in the fall. Shouts to all the runners, commentators, trackers, everyone who helped out with this tournament. Big shouts out to Homeworker for doing the organization of this tournament this year, giving TH a bit of a well-deserved break. But yeah, next up on the Z2R tournament schedule is going to be the Upstarts tournament, which will be starting up soon. Information of that should be coming out shortly in the Discord. You can check out the link here. And please give everyone a follow here. Patrick and Tyvarius, my co-econ Mariah, and our tracker JLo. In the meantime, though, on the CSR schedule, we've still got a variety of things happening. We've got a couple final rounds of the Ocarina of Time Randomizer Standard Tournament Season 7. We're also still in the middle of the group stages for both the Skyward Sword Randomizer Remnants Tournament and the Majora's Mask Randomizer Zora Easter Tournaments. And the Wind Waker Randomizer Mini Blends Tournament is currently in qualifiers if people want to check that out. Aside from that, though, I think that's going to be it here for us. Gonna head on over to Alsoa playing some Z2R. And any final words from you guys to close us out here?
It's been a blast. Thanks again for the restreams. Thanks for the tournament. GG's, Patrick.
Hey, thank you. Yeah, echo everything you just said. So thanks everyone, and good game again, Ty.
All right, bye everyone.